It's Tom's Corner, everybody, an opportunity for you to find out a lot of information about the new products and services available to the folks who are blind and visually impaired. I'm Brian Hawkins, and the man to my right is Tom Persky. And good morning, Tom.
Brian, how are you doing today?
Oh, good. Just great as always.
I know. We can believe it's halfway through August already. Yeah.
Yeah, time flies.
It does.
But another opportunity to talk about some of the magnificent products that are available in the Tools for Living store. But today, on this date, you've got updates.
Yes, we do. It's update day.
That's what I was trying to say.
And updates are important because our brains, we have to, sometimes inside of our brain, we have to erase the things that are old and then pencil in the new things.
Yes, and I have trouble with that.
And it gets harder as you get older, I think. But updating our map for what is available to help people who are visually impaired or blind, and that's becoming faster and faster and faster. It's just amazing to me when I compare it to even like 5 or 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. It seems like it's tripled the speed. And so we're glad that we can offer this time on the radio to be able to help people understand that there are new things, and it's a way for you to keep up. I believe our shows are being podcasted now also throughout the United States on our YouTube channel.
Right.
So if you go to youtube.com and search CHI Lighthouse, that's a way for you to keep up, because many of the things that we talk about on this show are on our little video board as well as our radio show. Mm-hmm. So you can hear and or watch some of the videos to see what we're talking about and how they work. And if you or a loved one has experienced vision loss, we're here to help, definitely. So the first item I wanted to talk about was the eSight glasses, or if you go to eSightEyewear.com, this has been in the public domain now for about a year, and it's been on the Rachel Ray show and the Dr. Oz show, and everyone's been talking about the eSight. And what it is a set of high-tech video goggles that are worn by people with more likely works best if you've had central vision loss like macular degeneration, although it does work for other eye conditions. And basically the camera is in the central position of the glasses. The glasses look kind of like a bulky pair of sunglasses. And then with a little cord that goes down to a battery system, you can zoom in up to 12 times the normal size. You can zoom in to read. That camera will focus no matter where you're looking. If you're looking 12 inches away or 18 inches away or across the room or across the street. And we haven't had any technology like that before.
No.
And so that's kind of neat. What's new about the eSight is they've developed some new OLED screens that bring out brighter colors and sharper image. So that's been really good. The other thing that they developed, which is no one's really done this in the low vision field yet, is a way to magnify your TV set. So imagine where if you were looking at your TV and everywhere you looked was 4 times bigger than normal, okay? Now, you wouldn't be able to see the whole TV at once because everything would be so enlarged.
Right.
But you could just turn your head, and wherever you wanted to look, let's say a person's features would be 4 times larger than normal. And then if there was a second person on the screen, you can turn and look at them. Well, actually, this technology is built into the new eSight, so that when you pan your head up and down or left and right, it actually takes that part of the TV screen and makes it 4 times bigger than normal. So if you have a large TV, now you'll have a Gigantor TV. And that's all done through software that's built into the system. And so right now, there is a cord that would go from your cable box or your player, your DVD player, into the eSight. I think someday it'll be wireless, which would be even cooler. But,
right.
So we're doing evaluations for the eSight unit in our Glenview office in Chicago Lighthouse North, and we're doing about 10 people a month. We're getting people as far away as Wisconsin, Indiana, Michigan. We've even had some people from the East Coast that are coming, because there's really not that many groups that can really give a full evaluation of what eSight is all about. And because it's a Canadian company, they don't have a full distribution network in the United States, so we are still one of their main providers.
Okay.
And so to make an appointment, you would call Melissa at 847-510-2060. So 847-510-2060. And she can tell you more about when they have openings for the eSight evaluation. It takes about a good hour to an hour and a half to really go through the whole evaluation before somebody could even begin to think about whether this is right for me. We ask people to withhold judgment, let us go through all the little tests that it takes, and then after an hour to an hour and a half, we'd be able to, come to some conclusions. It's not for everybody. And of course, it's an expensive item. It's $15,000, and it's changing some people's lives, though. And it's going to be available with that purchase for upgrades in the future. And so I think it's going to be seen as, for some people, a lifelong process to help them change. Wow. Which is really kind of neat.
Yeah, but with the evaluation, you can really determine whether it's something for you or not.
Yeah. For the Prodigy, we've been talking about the Prodigy for a while, which is a desktop video magnifier that also uses a tablet. There's some new software upgrades. So this Prodigy is the only CCTV in the marketplace that's upgradable, which is really cool now. So it has Wi-Fi built into the unit. So if you have Wi-Fi in your home, it's real simple. You just go to one command inside the unit, and it goes and searches for any updates and updates it automatically. And all the updates have been free so far. So that's been really cool. If you don't have Wi-Fi, we can just send you a little thumb drive, and it has a USB connection on the side of the machine. And this Prodigy, this newest upgrade is my favorite one, because it was most of the things that I told them that I wanted on the machine. But you have to see it to believe it, where the words come right up the screen in a slow moving motion. There's no choppiness. There's no blinking highlighter for each word. I mean, it's amazing. It takes a picture of the page, and either with one finger you can go right up the page. There's no more side-to-side movement like there is on a video magnifier. Or if your eyes get tired, you just double tap on the touch screen, and it reads out loud. It reads the entire page out loud. So it's just great. It's just really cool. And so you got to see the Prodigy. If you don't want the whole machine, you just want the little tablet, it also takes a picture of the whole page and will read it out loud to you, and also work as a video magnifier. So it's like getting two products in one, which is pretty cool. That sells for $1,295. That's available both here and in our Glenview area. Yeah.
The Prodigy.
So I thought I would talk a little bit about some of the road shows that are coming up.
Okay.
Because I've got a few extra ones coming up very soon, Thursday, August 27th, from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Wheeling Township offices, which is on Arlington Heights Road in Arlington Heights, is a great place. We've been there several times talking to their monthly group that they meet there, a low vision group of 30 or 40 people. And so they've invited us to come, and they've invited us to invite all of our friends to come. So we're expecting about 100 people that day. And please come and see many of these new technologies that we talk about, independent living aids, all kinds of things that are out there to help if you've experienced any kind of vision loss. Also, September 10th is coming up, one of our road shows. Is our typical Thursday. But this one's going to be in Vernon Hills. So we have not been to Vernon Hills area. It's called the Brookdale Senior Living Community. And Brookdale's real excited about having us come. They seem to be like a pretty big corporation. They have centers all over the country. but I think they're based here in Chicago, and they really want us to come. So we're looking forward to seeing that facility, and that will be, again, September 10th from 10 o'clock in the morning till 3. That's a Thursday. And then 2 days later, Saturday, I mentioned before, the Macular Degeneration Association is having their symposium, which they do once a year. This is an organization from Florida that has a team of doctors that come and speak, and they insist that I speak, which is kind of neat. So I told them I'd be glad to do that. And this symposium is entitled Macular Degeneration, Vision Matters. Vision Matters. So we'll be talking all kinds of medical and coping information. This is going to be held at the Holiday Inn, Elk Grove Village, which is 1000 Bussey Highway in Elk Grove Village. And so that starts early in the morning. You have to register at 8:30 in the morning, but it goes on till noon. And we will also have some technology, and there might be other vendors there as well. So come and hear the latest information, medical information, and I'll be speaking on low vision information as well. And then 3 days after that...
Oh, you're going to be worn out.
Tuesday, September 15th, is our Friendship Village in Schaumburg open house road show, we call it, from 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. So, after that, I think I'm going to need another vacation.
That's right. A sabbatical for a few days.
Exactly. So, but people appreciate us coming to their area, being able to sit down and talk to any of our staff. So it's not just seeing products. Sometimes it's just coming in and talking and figuring out what might be important for them at this point in their life, if they've experienced mild or moderate or severe vision loss, and what's available to help. So we'll give you all the resources that are available, and you don't have to come downtown. So that's kind of the neat thing. It's sponsored by the Lions Clubs of Illinois, so we thank them for all of their help and sponsorship of going out into the community and serving people with vision loss.
Now, we haven't mentioned it in a while, and for folks who'd like to have you conduct a roadshow at their organization or at their facility, how would they go about doing that?
Yeah, that's a good point. We've had people call of different areas, so the best person would be Sandra Valentino, and we call her our project coordinator. Imagine she has to coordinate all of our schedules, and I don't know how she does it, actually. But Sandra's great, and she can explain what's needed over the phone. And her direct number is 312-997-3677. 312-997-3677. If you know a place, we try to go to community centers or neutral centers, that retirement centers. Call Sandra and talk to her about it and get on the schedule. So we do that all the way through up just before Thanksgiving. We don't do any in December or January, and then we usually start again like in early March. So, yeah.
So get on the schedule.
Yeah.
Then Tom and his team will be coming to you. He's Tom Persky. I'm Brian Hawkins. This is The Beacon.